Welcome to KPC Math! Today we're going to discover the secret place values inside a number. We already did this once before with tens, but now we're going to do it with hundreds. And do you remember how we thought about how it was like revealing a secret identity? Let's review a few things. 110 gets broken up into what? You fill in the blanks. 10 ones, great. 100 gets broken up into what? You fill in the blanks. 10 tens, great. You know the pattern. 1,000 gets broken up into what? 10 hundreds, great job. So now let's think what happens if we don't just have that thousands cube all by itself, but we have a thousands cube with 120 and 1. This thousands cube can get broken up into 10 hundreds. So now, look what we have. We have 11 hundreds. Here's the hundreds place. There's not just 100 anymore. This is part of it too. Let's do another investigation with money to see how we can write this differently. Here we have 1,000, 300, 4 tens, and 2 ones. And I want to know really how many hundreds it is. Not just the 300s, but really how many hundreds I could use for my whole number. Which is a good thing because there actually is no such thing as a $1,000 bill. There used to be, but it was discontinued because we didn't really need to use it for anything. So let's trade out that $1,000 bill since it's not even real for, you guessed it, 10 hundreds. Look how many hundreds I really have in this number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Speaking of discontinuing, did you know that they're going to discontinue the $20 bills we have now in order to make new $20 bills with Harriet Tubman on them? It is so exciting because she's such an amazing person. She was born a slave and escaped herself, but then she went on many missions to help other slaves escape. She lived her life fighting for the end of slavery and also for women to get the vote. I cannot wait until I have a $20 bill with her picture on it. Now that we've thought about all the ways to represent these secret hidden forms of the numbers we have, let's learn how to show our work from a special guest.
Hello! Bruno, it's wonderful to see you. Hi! Bruno, you can't talk, so I'm going to have to help you out a little bit here. Let's see. I want to know how many hundreds are in 6,000, and I think I do what I always do to start. I put my number in a place value chart. What do you think of that, Bruno? You love place value charts, right? Yeah, you love place value charts. Now that tells me thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones, but I want hundreds. So I'm going to redraw this place value chart, and I'm going to stop on the place value chart in the hundreds so that it's just written as hundreds. But I'm going to bring all the numbers down. And I can bring all the numbers down because I know that 6,000s secretly has hundreds inside. In fact, it has 10 hundreds inside each, right? So that would be 10 for the first one, 20 if this was it, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You like that, Bruno? It's always good to draw a model with our numbers, huh? So there we go. There we have it, right? I don't just look in the hundreds place. I look in the thousands and the hundreds place. How many hundreds are in 6,000? 60 hundreds. Well, thanks, Bruno. I mean, even though you didn't say anything, it was nice to have your company.
Let's use the work that we just used with Bruno to solve a problem that looks like this. They want us to show how 6,492 is built with thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. Of course, we always put our number in a place value chart. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. I can see it's built with 6 thousands, 4 hundreds, 9 tens, and 2 ones. But now they want me to build it with just 100 tens and ones, no thousands. I'm going to redraw my place value chart with ones, tens, and hundreds and bring it down, just like Miss Townsend said, to rewrite the place value chart. Now notice, I didn't just bring down the 4, the 9, and the 2. This 6 has hundreds inside, it comes down too. Now I see that I can write it as 64 hundreds, 9 tens, and 2 ones. Let's try one more for good luck. This time it's your turn to figure out how many hundreds are in 2,319. We know our first step is to put the number in a place value chart. Our next step is to draw a new place value chart that only goes up to the hundreds. Go ahead and drag the digits to the correct spot on this new place value chart. We bring down the 2 that was in the thousands place because it has 10 hundreds inside. With the 3 in the hundreds place makes 23 hundreds, 1 10, and 9 ones. So when we're asked how many hundreds are in 2,319, we're not going to say 3, even though there could be 3 hundreds and separately 2 thousands. Since we know there are hundreds inside of the thousands, we say this answer, 23. There are 23 hundreds inside of 2,319. Just that some of those hundreds are secret and hidden. If someone asks us why, we just say it takes 10 of each place on the right to build each place on the left. Or another way of saying it is, we can take apart the place on the left and get 10 of the place on the right. Yay for your super brain. Now you're ready to be carrying $100 bills around because you know they have 10 tens inside.